Leo. Wow, guys, yeah. So please don't like it is last but definitely not least. There's no way a Leo is ever the least. You are always the most. And I started at Virgo. I started at your season last season, so I started at Virgo and just finally getting around to you. I will be getting early. I will be getting out your video earlier moving forward. That is a promise. I've just had a lot to work through, but just so that you know, I definitely intend to be getting the videos out sooner, closer to the beginning of the week. This, Leo, is your week ahead reading for the week of August 25th through the 30th, which culminates in the Virgo super new moon, a very important time for manifestation and abundance rolling in. Let's work on it. Let's do it. Let's commit ourselves to it, Leo. I am Michelle. This is my channel, Born Without Boundaries. Please do click the subscribe button below as well as click the bell below so that you get notifications for all the content as well as when I go live. I was hoping to go live today. I'm still aiming for it. So what came out to me first and foremost, right off the top, was simply this: watch your words. Sometimes life stings. This is going to go both ways, Leo. One, people could be talking shit about you this week and it bothering you because you're it just bothering you. Honestly, you're more sensitive than people think you are. And yeah, I mean, maybe you kind of do expect to get compliments all the time. And when people finally are critical of you, it bothers you. You take it personally because I honestly say, Leo is not a vengeful, mean sign. Like you guys, if you offend people, it's peripherally. It's not because you actually meant to do harm. You're not that kind of energy. You aren't. You're too confident to be that kind of energy, to be honest with you. But you have somebody that's either attacking you verbally this week, through the internet specifically, or maybe, just maybe, you could have talked some shit and you're going to regret it. I'm just saying there's a little bit of regret going on here because it's a little bit stanky. But Leo, this does imply that it was more or less somebody was talking about you. Somebody was talking bullshit. And seriously, they're not even somebody who knows what they're talking about. There's somebody, this is a parrot, right? There's somebody who heard something that somebody else said. They're repeating regurgitated knowledge or information. It's not even information that they earned themselves, but it's going to bug you. Why? Because what? It's not even that you're too busy to have to deal with this shit, number one. And number two, why do people talk about you like that? Like, what? It's going to get to you. I'm telling you that right now, Leo. Somebody's going to come after you. Why? Because you're bright and you shine and you stand out. And unfortunately, that makes you a freaking target. And it makes you a target for some serious ass losers that want to do nothing but muck up somebody else's space. Leo, this is more toward the beginning of the week. And it's going to frustrate you. It is. There's something about it that's actually going to hit you deeper than you ever would have imagined that it would. And I think it's the aspect of sort of being exploited. Like having that person, the person or whatever, like almost strip away all the hard work you've done. They could be even taking your words and misquoting you and throwing it out all over the internet. Like almost like a smear campaign. They're a real nasty motherfucker, is all I'm going to say. And now you have to go back and do like damage control, number one. And number two, you're just really offended because what you work on, you work really hard on. And you're very focused and you're very future focused. You don't want to have to chase after idiots and trolls. You're too good for that shit. It's going to require you a lot to just think on your feet this week. Use your fire energy to be constantly moving and constantly fueling, and really just like continue your momentum, stick to your momentum. Do not let it drag you back or get you down. Don't. Leo, don't. There's going to be some major criticism coming at you this week. Something that you made, something that you created is either not well received, or it is well received, it's got a lot of attention, and you're just going to, haters going to hate. Haters going to hate. There's Sagittarian energy here, which asks us to basically let go and almost forget the past, forget the present moment like it's already the past. Like literally just leave it behind and dump it and move on, because this is idiocy. It's an immature vibe. It's an immature quality, and it's also a haphazard attempt. Like it's not going to stop you, and it's not going to tear you down. And it's not abundant in its presentation. It's immature and stupid. And that's what's going to surprise you too. Because you're like, what kind of immaturity is coming? Because these are almost like adult people that are doing this to you, but they're acting like the mean girls. This is why, because my Uranus and my Venus and my Mercury are all in Leo, and I can feel your pain this week because somebody is using communications to try to rip you down. They're trying to use their voice, your voice against you, or your voice for their benefit, stinking up your reputation and your words in the process, or they're just trying to be mean and nasty. For real. I can't right now. I really can't. Let go. Let go, because the reason why you're the target of this is because of your abundance. There is so much amazing fire energy. There's so much amazing progress around you. There's so much blaze and passion around you and good attention around you. Like you literally, the abundance is popping. Miracles are endless. Leo, you're on an upswing. That's why you're getting people that want to come sting you. Freedom is yours. Like honestly, like a horse's tail swatting away these flies. You're just gonna just get these people out of your hair. Get them out of your hair. That's what it's gonna be this week. It's gonna be you swatting away flies, swatting away pests. Now your beauty is going to be abundant and obvious. But it's like, yeah, that attracts, like honey attracts flies. And you're honey this week. There's just a lot of rich, decadent energy around you. There's like a cornucopia of abundance. And you're literally blessed. You're blessed this week. But there's this irritating quality of that downside to your blessings that people who would not be sincere try to use to their benefit. It's literally like, if you just it's literally like if you just premiered your book, or you premiere whatever. I don't know how to explain it. It's Michelle, articulate your words, please. Say you wrote a book and you're on a book tour, right? It's like somebody showing up to your book tour, pretending to give you a compliment, but really just making a segue into promoting theirs. So it's your tour, it's your expense, it's your money, it's your talent and hard work that got you here. And they're trying to tag along on it in order to circumnavigate any investment for their own. And they could even be saying things like, this book was okay, but if you really want the real information, you should really look here. It's literally that energy. Seriously. And that's why it's pissing you off, because it's hitting you at the home. It's hitting you where you're really proud. It's hitting you at your work. It's hitting you where you put your heart and soul into and you invested all of yourself into. That's where it's hitting you this week, and it's pissing you the fuck off. Like seriously, let them try, because they're going to get the jaws. They're going to get the teeth. They're going to see that side of the lion that knows how to draw blood. It is not playtime here for you. You are pissed about it. Meanwhile, on the other side of things, you are doing really, really well. There's a cornucopia of abundance. It is. So you're being asked to let go and deal with this problem really quickly and let it go really quickly, because the truth is, like, literally, just take back your freedom. This is almost like a ghost person. Literally, it is. It's somebody like, look at, what did I tell you? This is your card. This is honey dripping, honey pouring in. This is because you've made you're the bee. And this is the sunshine. You have made your honey, and now it attracts flies. It's like, you know what? Fly, go eat shit. That's what flies deserve. Go away from my honey, or you're gonna get stung. Because this is a week of abundance and happiness for you. And that's what's pissing you off too. This is supposed to be a week of happiness and abundance for you, and you have to deal with this fuckery. Not today, fly, not today. You're going to swat that bitch away. This is your time to shine. This is your week for abundance. This is your week for recognition and adoration. This is your week, Leo. This is it. This is when you, get to revel in you. Like it is. This is when you really come through. This is where this is supposed to be a happy week for you. Really. And it is a happy week for you. It is. It's just that there are low vibrating Mac nasties, and unfortunately they have a voice too. But I'm telling you right now, it's going to be so obvious to everybody what's going on. You're almost not going to have to defend yourself. You can let this go, and you can move on with swiftness and speed. It is not something that's going to hold you back. Unless you let it distract you. Don't let it distract you. Really, have the aerial perspective of it all. This is spiritual guidance, right? This is spirit reminding you of the bigger picture, and the bigger picture is that you're actually doing really, really well. Really, really well. Oh, yeah. This is your diva moment. Be fearless and bold. This is you stepping out this week. I'm not even kidding. This is like, learn from the past. This is somebody who you've dealt with before. Yeah. This is somebody that is honestly, could be somebody very spiritual. Could be somebody that is also well known for what they do, but clearly highly critical of you and how you do it. And they're deciding to be either very vocal about it or very spiteful about it. And you're actually, in some ways, calling them out on their bullshit. In order to quell this bullshit, and also extinguish and do in part to do that damage control, you're calling them out on their bullshit, and you're pointing out. You're pointing it out. If they want to come at you on the internet or online publicly, you don't have any trouble once again retaliating by exposing them for everything that they're doing, everything that they are, revealing what real kind of person they are. This is literally about spiritual fakers this week. They are literally just like devils dressed in blue dresses, pretending to share their message of hope and light, but it's not a message of hope and light. It's a message of bringing you down so that you can't share your message of hope and light. That's what it is. And they are literally like one flew over the cuckoo's nest. Yeah, they've gone batshit crazy. This could have been somebody that was at one time a mentor to you. This could have been somebody at one time that you looked up to. This could have been somebody at one time that you had a good relationship with. But they have literally gone batshit crazy. And they just have this like juvenile energy now that does not want to own what they are or who they are, and is literally using your opportunity and your platform to try to tear you down. And you're like, not today, bitch, not today. You better go, you better get off Get off my platform. Get out of my house. Not today. And it's all because you are really gaining a lot of momentum and a lot of attention, and you are shining very, very bright this week, Leo. This is a beautiful week in terms of everybody else. And this is, I just heard this. Leo, please, please, please focus more on the good than this bitch. I'm just going to say it right out loud, whether they're male or female. Focus on the good, because literally they're winning in a way. If you allow their negative energy, or not negative energy, their subtractive energy to suck away your energy and suck away your shine and take away the light that's really shining on you this week. Like, please, please, please don't give these people any more attention at all. Like, stop. If you're hearing this message today, stop right now. Like, literally, like I did earlier. Block their comments. Block their profile. Like, block them. They're nothing. They're nothing. Even if they used to be something, they're nothing. They're inconsequential. They're antiquated. They're bullshit. They're nothing. They're nothing. And that's why they have to ride on your coattails. And don't make them something by giving them your attention, because then it's like you're giving them your magic gold. You're feeding them. Don't. Just make them non-exist. Continue to be playful and happy and jovial. Continue to just really like skip along the surface. Don't try to go too deep, because honestly, they're creepers. That's all it is. You like, don't let the past. Do you see, if you look really closely, you can see the skull shape behind this card? You can see the skull. Do not let this ghost haunt you. Do not let it. It's like you're giving it the power to do so. Maneuver through it and move on. Heal the past by putting it to rest. Plain and simple. Claim your independence. You claim your independence and you claim back your sunshine, Leo, by putting it to rest and letting it go and not thinking about it again. Not wasting one more scrap of your precious energy on it. I really feel like this could have been somebody that you know, that could have been a mentor or you thought was a friend. And honestly, you've grown beyond them. Your time with them and with them in your life, it's gone, it's over with. Or if they're not, and there's somebody that you didn't know, they almost reached out to you as if they were a mentor, as if they were a friend. They reached out to you as if they were something good. Like I said, the devil with the blue dress on. Like they were sharing a spiritual message and they engaged you and you engaged them because you are a giving person and you're open to everybody's opinion. And they literally, it was using your own goodness against you. They set the trap. And that's why you are so pissed, because it's like you want to be good and you want to be free and you want to be open-hearted and you don't want to have to worry. You don't have to worry, Leo. You don't. You are beautiful and you are exactly who you are meant to be. And your voice is the one that is bountiful and being listened to and coveted, right? And you just keep doing you, like a cat. That's who you are, right? That's what it means. Land on your feet, Leo. Land on your feet. You may feel like you've taken a dive. You may feel like you've just been pushed off a cliff. You are going to land on your feet. This Mac Nasty ghost that's just tomfuckery is not going to be able to get you down. You're going to land on your feet. You're going to put your tail in the air, let out a nice big fart so they don't follow you, and you literally just walk away. Like, walk away. Bounce away like a cat would, as if it doesn't even bother you. Let it roll off your back. I'm telling you, wow. Your abundance is rolling in. This is actually a really great week for you. Remember, at the end of this week, I think it's Monday, to say rabbit, rabbit, and bring in that fortune and bring in that abundance. Literally, this is like life is speeding in your direction. Your life is picking up. You don't have time for this. You really don't, because the world shows you as a leader. You are the leader. You're the Leo, right? The messages are coming to you. The spirit messages are coming to you. They're everything that you are. If this isn't even spirit, if this is professional, the ideas are coming to you. The talent is coming to you. You're the one the spirit has chosen. Let them hate. Haters gonna hate. It doesn't matter. You have your tribe, you have your loyal pack, and you have your firm foundation. Let's go over to Vimeo. And once again, I'm just gonna keep going. Continue to share your voice and continue to share it freely. But always also know your boundaries and be on the lookout, because your boundaries are really important to set, Leo. They really are. And I think that you've done that. I think that's where you triumph this week, is that even though you may feel like you lost your shit for a second and because you wanted to scream at them, you've also firmly established your boundaries and what you're willing to accept from people. And you've put out that message very publicly so that everybody knows what shit you just won't tolerate. You made your roar very loud and very clear this week, and in doing so, you landed on your feet. Nobody's taking you down. This is a beautiful time for you to shine, Leo. Let's go over to Vimeo. If this is where we part ways, thank you so much for being, Leo, I'm on your side, man. I'm totally on your side. I'm feeling this energy like you would not believe. But you will land on your feet. You will land on your feet, and you will come out smelling like a rose and singing like a nightingale. People are listening to you now. Believe it. Believe it, including when you establish your boundaries. For those of you who want to, click the link below. Let's go over to Leo on the extended side. We can delve a little bit deeper into who this person is, what their message is, what their motives are. We can delve into that. We can reveal a little bit more of that. I'll be going into that with tarot, and I'll also do a romance reading for you guys. And those of you who are specifically interested in a week ahead forecast for specifically romantic love. I'll see you next week, Leo. Bye.